Okay. Sorry about this. I'm not good at computers, man.
No, you're fine. We'll just do like 30 minutes.
I can.
Go ahead.
Please charge.
It's on charge.
All right, let's take a look. We'll do like 20 minutes. We'll see if we get any good spots. I like to do it on I guess I don't know if you'd have to download the video or something, but I missed this ace five. You just defended here. Okay. Yeah, you just gotta fold it to that sizing. Good. Yeah, kind of like on Loom because you can do like 1.5 speed. Yeah, I'm thinking about these value hands here. I think five might be a little much. I think it should be 3x plus like a little bit more. I would probably make it like 4.1. You really don't want them to fold when you have like queens, jacks, queens, kings, aces, ace, king. Nothing you can do here.
I
I
got you.
I uh
I
I, pro-
thought,
I probably min raise the sixes. You got a shot at winning the pot. You want to get heads up, against the blinds when they have one overcard. King queen's close. You can shove or raise call. Might even be a raise fold against a really nitty player. You know what the buy-ins are for these games?
uh, well, yeah, they're between 3 and 11.
3 and 11. Okay.
I think if you look, yeah, I think if you look above the chat box,
Yeah.
it will show whether it's a Maggie and a Net, a Winston, or what the tournament is.
Right when the game starts. I guess I think bottom left is a Winston because Pizza Night doesn't play lower than that, and Randy Flag is in those a lot too, who's pretty fucking bad. I wouldn't insta fold the 5-10. I know it looks like a junky hand, but I'm actually working on my blind versus blind play, and like you can start doing some crazy shit. I know you're out of position against a good player, but I almost certainly would just call if everybody folded. Um, I don't think Pizza Night's gonna ISO you a lot either. He's like pretty straightforward. He only does it with value, so if he does it, you can easily fold.
I got you.
I don't think Pizza Night's gonna ISO you a lot either. It's like pretty straightforward. Yeah, with min raise, I wouldn't limp it. And you can fold twos, threes, and fours, but the goal is to win the pot with uncontested, and also get heads up against these fucking guys in the blinds when they have 3-8 and I don't know, just dumb shit. If he was on 8 BBs, I'd call. You can call it to 10, but I don't even like calling 10. They have 3-8, just dumb shit. If he was on 8 BBs, I'd call. Threes is a little better than that guy called, but I think if it was heads up against Baja Joe, what's green tag mean?
Green tag is decent players. They're usually just borderline profitable.
Yeah.
Goes from left to right. Red tags being the weaker players, and then gold tags being the absolute crushers, and purple tags being really good.
Cool. Wait, are you playing right now?
Battery, please charge.
I can't figure out what's going on with my speaker. It says it's got a low battery, but the damn thing's plugged in.
Wait a minute, is this a live session?
No, it is not.
Oh. Okay, I was about to say. Is this a live session? No, it is not. Okay. I fucking hate Crespus, the guy on your left. He's so annoying.
Oh God, I know
it. Jack 9. I wouldn't limp. I would raise again. I mean,
a Jack 9.
Yeah, it just you got a chance to win the pot. You know what I mean? I mean you can limp and bet a lot of flops too. This is kind of a weird spot because like the big blind. I think 3 BBs is a lot. You're probably gonna get the same fold equity again with like 2 BBs, like 1.8 BBs. So you get
I
a
got
bet you get a better price for your bluffs if you bet smaller.
okay.
I mean, you had a gut shot, right?
I think it was a gutter and
Yeah.
pretty much just
Two up, two over.
representing they missed and I was just trying to steal the pot.
Yeah, 2 overs and a gutter. So you're doing pretty well equity wise versus a lot of hands, especially just one pair of hands. You can also put pressure on 7x with ascending turns and stuff.
I got you. I think I over limp like pocket pairs and suited cards.
Yeah, I'm just
I'm probably gonna limp.
I'm just sticking it in with tens, just too strong. And it's a disaster when like the button comes in and the big blind comes in because you're never really gonna have a great flop. I think with tens, like 70% of the time or something, is going to be an overcard. So, yeah, I might bet too if you're going to bet. He's got the widest range. That's a terrible river card. I think you just check behind. Yep. Nice. Yeah, if he bet that river, I don't know. I mean, you beat flush draws. The problem is the gut shots get there, and then he can get that.
If he jams the river there, I have to fold. I mean,
yeah. I think in Stark is a winner too. So, Ace 9 is close. Ace 9 suited. I don't know what I do there. Huh. Well, you got to call now, but I might even fold it. I might even fold it under the gun. I know you're shorthanded. I don't know. I guess no, that's fine as an open. That's fine. Got to call now. I might fold it.
I mean, some of these hands, I'm making a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I get away with them. Sometimes I don't. I got to get where I'm not making quite as many. I play almost 100% my gut. I don't know that much about ICM or like that.
Yeah, we got to work on that then. I mean, that's where all your money is made is like bubble play, four-handed, like 4 to 5-handed. You got to know about pot odds. Like I'm not even great with pot odds, but it's just like you just need to know what the pot's offering you and how much money you have to call, and then you can figure out your equities against their range. But I don't go too in depth in this. I mean, these games are pretty easy peasy, you know. You have to call, and then you can figure out your equities against their range. But I don't go too in depth in this. I mean, these games are pretty easy, you know. You have to call.
Now, I'm not used to playing more than like 2 tables too. I just recently opened up to, up to 6 tables.
Is that Mountain Fish? It looks like on the right. Mountain Fish, he's really aggressive. Where you just folded the ace jack. I think ace jack's a fine fold, but
I think I folded it because position. I was scared of the other players still left to act.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Ace 8 is another close hand, but no one really has a re-still stack. I mean, they kind of have re-still stacks, but the games are. Yeah, you got to raise the ace 8.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah.
That limp was awful. I did not expect to see that. I didn't realize they even did it.
I would bet half pot here, not too much. I wouldn't bet 3 for sure. That's fine. 2/3 is good. You're gonna win it just a huge percentage of the time. I mean, there's not that many draws. I mean, it kind of connects with the big blind's range though, so you can have some gutters.
Low battery. Please charge.
It kind of connects with the big blind's range though, so.
I'm scared that damn speaker's gonna cut off on me.
Yeah, deuces should be a raise. Are your batteries low or something?
It keeps telling me the battery on my Bluetooth speaker is low, but damn thing's plugged into the charger.
Yeah, it's an easy C bet. You should win this a large percentage of the time with the deuces.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of ducks. I fold them a lot.
Yeah.
I've flopped a set too many times just to get beat. I think this was actually ended up being a pretty good session for me,
Yeah, that's good.
even with the mistakes that I'm seeing. This was actually ended up being a pretty good session for me,
Yeah, that's good.
even with the mistakes that I'm seeing. I still got a little bit of coffee left.
What happened with the fives? You raised, or you just called a raise? You just called a raise. Yeah. He's
I min raised it.
you min raised after he limped.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to win the pot. Let me take a look. You min raised. I have no idea what I just did. I'm not gonna mess with it. Oh my god, I ruined it. This shit is stupid. There's no fast forward button.
Really?
You got to do it manually.
Oh, I got you.
I think we're a little bit. What is do this again? Yeah, so I'd raise the deuces, C bet a lot. That's fine. Four deuces, yeah, that's pretty much a fold. It's just the bottom.
Yeah. My pocket pairs pretty much anything under jacks or better. I limp trap a lot or limp fold them.
Pocket jacks.
Hit the
Yeah.
set or I'm out.
Jacks. I mean, you usually want to go to war with jacks. I know I know it seems like a bad hand, but these players at these stakes, it's not like you're playing better players that are going to have better hands and stronger ranges. Like you pretty much got to go to war with jacks. If you get three bet, I'm pretty much. It depends. If it's against a reg early and they three bet me, I will just flat. If it's against a fish and they three bet me, I'm much more likely to. Because I've seen fish three bet king 10 off versus under the gun raises and stuff, So it's like from middle position, it's pretty gross. But it's really important to know who you're playing against. So from middle position. I don't like how the screen's cut off on the left, but I don't think we can do anything about that.
No, I could not.
Okay, he min raised the fives, yeah, and you just called. Okay, yeah. Okay, he min raised the five.
That's right.
Yeah,
I see it. I think I just gave up after, or let's see, if he C bets, I think I just give up on it.
Yeah, you could float, but not versus that sizing. I mean, you could call. I mean, it's not really a float. You do have a pair, but if he bet like half pot, you could call and see what he does on the turn. Deuce 8-4 doesn't really hit a calling range from the big blind too much, so you don't have to worry too much about another player being in there. This Ace-6, I don't know. These stakes, maybe you could overlimp, maybe you could raise, and you could just fold. I think all the EVs are pretty close to one another against these players. I'd overlimp Ace-5 suited or raise it. Probably overlimp it.
Yeah, I think it's like Ace-6, Ace-7. I fold a lot, but Ace Deuce to Ace. I'd rather play Ace Deuce to Ace-5 than Ace-6 through Ace-9.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't even see what happened with the threes. I think you just had to fold though. Did you see bet or something?
I raised pre. I think I actually called a river bet here and lose. It was terrible.
I backed it up. Sorry, I was responding to an email. How you play the kings? Like I wouldn't go too big here with kings because you want action basically. I think four is fine, but I wouldn't go any bigger than that. Yeah. The problem with the min raise is you're just not getting enough money in the pot. I mean, these guys limp call all the time, especially on that stack. So
Yeah.
I would make it three, the minimum three, but probably 3.5 to 4 with one limper. And so you're blocking some flush draws here with the king. I definitely like, yeah, one, 1/3 is that? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I missed the threes again, but I think you just have to fold, man. You just don't beat anything. 1/3 is that? Yeah, that's fine. I probably wouldn't even see bet that board. I know at these stakes you can see bet like almost 100%, but that board is just so bad. And the button calling, it's like the worst board you can imagine. I wouldn't even see bet that board. I know that these stakes, that board is so bad. The button calling, it's like the worst board you can imagine.
Where's my water? I got you. All right, don't mention what I do. That's just a min race with the king queen.
Is there any way to turn your speaker down a little bit because I can hear myself like? Thank you. Thanks. Is there any way to turn your speaker down a little bit so I can hear myself?
Yeah, I can turn the speaker down.
Yeah, my voice is not. You could probably call the fives. I mean, you definitely can't fold sevens. That's fine. My voice is not. I would not limp that. Good.
See if that helps you a little bit.
Yeah, I actually might send this video in to run it once to see if they take a look at it and see if they approve me of being a coach.
That'll work.
I'm just hoping that I don't bring light to these games because like the games are fucking good. I don't want grinders coming from all walks of life. You can shove fours. It's close. I mean, I'm fine with folding. I think limping is the worst of the three, though.
Yeah, I'll probably need to shove my lower pocket pairs more. Like I said, I still get into a lot where I'm limp trapping or limp folding.
Yeah, the problem. I mean, if you're on 50 BBs, it makes more sense. The problem is when you're short, like low pairs lose a lot of value, especially in these games because they're calling with a much wider range. So you don't want to shove and get called by Jack 10 suited and shit like that. So
yeah, I think what I'm looking at with the fours there is trying to see what my position is. I can't tell if it's third of seven or fifth of seven.
I won't be mad if you call this, but I think it's a fold. That's pretty gross. He's also he's also in the big
the jack
blind.
Flush. I think I folded it.
Yeah, they're not really
I
bluffing.
think I was like, damn, he got me, you know.
Crespus has done this a few times. I would stick it in with jacks. I'm pretty sure you're just gonna flat here, but it's fine. They're both plus EV, but that's just one of the worst boards you can ever imagine. Well, I guess an ace high, an ace with 3 clubs would be probably the worst. Yeah, it's just a check fold. I honestly don't think Crespus is getting out of line that often, especially that size. It looks like it's a size he wants you to call with, but Maybe calling is a higher EV and playing a flop. If you're on 15 bigs, you just gotta stick it in though. You gotta have a really sick read that he's only doing that with premiums. I mean, you're even flipping against king queen suited and king queen, which sucks.
Exactly.
That sucks. Yeah, jacks aren't that great. I play jacks pretty slow. What? I thought we had 40 minutes. We have 10 minutes left, so.
Okay.
I'm responding to an email. Tell me if any interesting hands come up.
So yeah, you go ahead and respond to your email. Basically, it looks like I'm kind of over limping my marginal hands, like small and medium pocket pairs.
Yeah, over limp is once somebody limps, you limp behind them, right?
Right, and I'm not raising enough with my premiums.
Yeah, you're just missing value. Like that kings was, yeah, I don't. You can't memorize because it's just like jack seven's probably a complete if they fold. I can't see the stack size on your left, unfortunately, but
Yeah, I will make an adjustment to that before I do this again.
okay.
I just gotta edit my transform.
King jack is close. You can shove king queen. Are you? I guess we're not. You're not allowed to use charts and while playing. So that's. I think that's a rule for global. So
Yeah, I don't use charts at all, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll study them when I'm not playing,
yeah,
but I don't have room for them. I've got two monitors, and I usually have you up on one and my game up on the other. So
oh nice.
I lurk a lot, and I don't say anything in chat, but usually if you see a viewer over there, it's probably me.
I would shove the jack nine off. It's going to be plus EV. It's definitely a Nash shove too. If you want to look at the Nash charts later, 9 BBs blind versus blind, easy shove. You can shove up to like jack six, jack four suited, maybe. I should know these ranges perfectly.
Yeah, jack four, suited or not, I don't think I've ever jammed it.
Yeah,
It's almost always a fold. I mean, if I've got 27 big blinds and the big blind has two big blinds, I might, but
right. Yeah, the thing is, you're only going to get so many premiums. I mean, think about the odds. Like king seven is a easy shove blind versus blind. Now the guy limped, it's a fold, but
yeah, I think that's what happened when the guy limped.
Yeah, you're on the bubble, so you're the one that has to take the chances as a short stack. I mean, you would have the best hand too. I mean, he would have hit, but
yeah,
it's easy shove with eights. Good luck.
yeah. I think I bubbled a handful of these tournaments. Definitely one on the top left. I think I remember bubbling it.
Yeah, it's a lot about adjusting to the certain players you're playing against. So it's like, you can play poker one way or GTO, but you're not going to win the maximum. At these games, it's more of an exploitative style. Like I haven't done any solver work. I worked with ICMizer a little bit last month, and then I honestly think I've put in less than like 10 to 15 hours lifetime in ICMizer. So, I mean, once you understand ICM, I feel like you can. Yeah, sixes is fine, or jacks is fine. Oh, you had jacks full, right?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
No. It was just a set of jacks. I would have raised with jacks.
Oh, okay.
I was scared of the flush.
I thought a three hit the river.
No, on the river, I just called.
Yeah, you got jacks full.
Did I?
Yeah.
How did I miss that? Why didn't I?
The question is, do you go all in or do you raise? I think you just raise.
Well,
raise
I
like
definitely missed a lot of value there.
yeah.
I may not have seen the full house.
Yeah. Please don't fold that.
I mean, once I get up to 6 tables, I'm missing a lot of stuff. I
Yeah.
got to get.
Yeah. Well,
I'm,
your hourly will probably go up, but the problem is your ROI will go down. So
yeah.
your variance will go up.
Well, profit is what I have to get up because I mean my in the money percentages are good.
Yeah.
My if you
Yeah.
look at my finishing positions, I think they're in line.
Right.
The
Yeah.
profit is what's
Jacks. You
lower
gotta
than
you gotta re-raise jacks there. It's just it's first a min raise. I know it's first a min raise, but and you gotta call this flop. I mean, he could have ace king, king queen, but king jack is now a fold. I think it's a fold. Let me take a look at it real fast. I missed it a little bit. You do have the small blind covered, which is good, but I think you need like ace queen there.
I got you.
I know you're trying to win the tournament, but I mean you could definitely call against Randy, even being the second in chips with if the small blind folded, but you can go for value with jacks or you can check behind. Did the turn go check there? Or?
I don't remember.
Try and see that one time. I still don't see it. 8 BBs. I think he bet another 1 BB on the turn. Yeah, I would bet like 2 to 3 on the river and then fold if he raises, even though he's not representing much. I would bet a little bigger here. I mean, he's in the small blind, so he has more Broadway cards than like 7X. He could have Jack X. He could have Jack 10 suited, shit like that, but it's pretty thin. I mean, there's not a lot of value hands he has on that board. So try and see bet about a third at least.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to try and win the pot outright, and you also don't want fish thinking, oh, he bet one big blind, he's trapping me. I mean, not he's trapping me, but he bet one big blind, he has nothing. Let me play back at him. Yeah. I mean, it's not that your limps are negative EV. It's just that you're not getting the highest EV with your hands, and you want to maximize your chips per hand or whatever. Sixes is close. I don't like min raising, and I don't like betting this flop.
Yeah.
I think you can just shove sixes unless you ever read that he's calling really light, in which case you can just fold, which seems sick, but bubble. The thing is, if you shove there, you get called by threes. So
I don't shove a lot on the bubble.
Yeah, the nines is another spot. If you're really trying to cash, you can min raise and fold to a shove, which is really gross. I mean, limping. I'd probably raise to like 2.5 just to get some junk out of there. You still got to call this board, and you still got to call. Yeah. Yeah, you get a lot of value by raising that flop. I know it's bubble. The thing is, if you raise and he re-raises, the fish are never playing back at you in that spot. They really got it when they 3-bet the flop.
I got you.
So you can comfortably raise the flop and fold. If you had like 11 BBs, I would be less inclined to do it because if you lose the hand, you're closer to even stack. But if you were on like 15, so. If you have like 11, all right, we got less than a minute left, so. But I think this is a good session.
I think it is. I picked up a lot here. I think you'll be a good coach.
Cool, man. I appreciate it. I never had aspirations, but I'm thinking if I play half the time and coach half the time, I mean, clearly I beat the games at a good clip, so The question is, can I explain it properly? Can I be more technical with my terms? I don't really talk like a poker player, which is makes me a little nervous. I probably stab that turn. I don't know what his stack is though, so if it's too low. And the question is how much to bet here. He doesn't have anything. I wouldn't trap. Yeah. You still there?